I'm competing by having a better model. And so these guys would lose money because for them it would still cost them about $100 to get a customer. So you're like, wait a second, why would they pay $100 to make 21? This actually happens all the time in business. And then they'd get 1 out of 3 of these people to buy the $99 thing. And so it's really closer to $300 for them to get a $99 membership, which on average would stay 6 months. Not a very good business, but this is what the industry standard was. But for us, we're making $1,000 plus, and for us, if we had $300 and it cost us less because our offer was actually better, we were able to acquire and then continue to profit this whole period of time. So if you have these two businesses, if you're in business one, do you have a marketing budget? Of course you do, because you have to limit how much you're burning to get customers because you're losing money getting them. So you have to say, okay, we're willing to spend, $4,000 and we're going to get 40 people to buy our $21 thing. That's what we're willing to spend. And we're going to wait until we get these people to add into our recurring revenue, and then we might be able to spend $5,000 the next month. But we have to budget it. Now, in scenario 2 here, what is our marketing budget for this business? Well, if it costs you $100 to make 1,000, what's your budget? You spend as many dollars as you possibly can and keep those numbers. That's how you do it. And so this is what allowed me to bankroll the opening of each of my gym facilities when I had them beyond the first one, and to open all of them at full capacity on the first day, which is not common. And so basically, this is what it would look like. I would put $5,000 into a bank account and I would sign a lease. And then I would start running ads for $100 a day. From those $100 a day of ads, I would get 10 leads. From those 10 leads, I knew that I was going to close 2 of those leads. From those 2 leads, I knew that I was going to get, let's call it $600 each. So I was getting $1,200 immediately from the $100 that I spent earlier that day. Now, what's going to happen to my bank account? Well, I was at $4,900, but now I have $1,200 more. So now my $4,900 becomes $6,100, and I repeat the cycle again tomorrow. Now, if I did this every day, then I would make an extra, call it $30,000 in profit month 1. But I was a sneaky guy, and so instead of spending $100, I would spend $500 every day. And then with that money, there were some inefficiencies that happened. Sometimes lead costs went up, et cetera. But I would usually be able to generate upwards of $100,000 in sales within that period of time from one gym. And so with that $100,000, guess what it cost to open a gym? A little bit less than $100,000. And so I was able to finance the opening of each of my gyms by putting $5,000 into the bank account, running through this black box, and then getting $100,000 on the other side in that first month. And so that then allowed me to buy the equipment. It did the flooring, I bought the sign, I did the painting, I put the lobby in place, I got my weights, I got everything I needed, the sound system, right, merch, all that stuff set up so that at the end of the 30 days of the pre-sale, I could then kick the gym off completely outfitted, completely paid for by the customers that now started. And then 6 weeks after that, we would roll those customers into a recurring membership. And then at that point, 6 weeks later, the business was cash flow positive. And this is how, when I was in my very early 20s, I was able to open up 6 locations off of the cash flow that the business was able to generate, and in such a short period of time.